Hi everyone. We all know that the world is in a pathetic situation due to COVID-19, the virus which has entered. Now, if you have all noticed, with చూస్తుంటారు today in Twitter, Facebook, one thing was trending which is COVIDiots. Yes, some irresponsible people who are still feeling that this lockdown, this staying in home is silly concept and they're coming out of home for no reason. But that is dangerous. No government will go for an option like lockdown option unless it is very much required. ఎందుకంటే గవర్నమెంట్ కి ఇట్ ఇస్ ఎ హ్యూజ్ లాస్. చాలా ఆర్థికంగా నష్టపోతారు సార్. ఎకానమీ షట్ డౌన్ టు బి ఆనెస్ట్. బట్ స్టిల్ వై గవర్నమెంట్ ఈస్ చూసింగ్ ఫర్ లాక్డౌన్ బికాస్ COVID-19 this virus has no medicine. They have clearly declared that there is no medicine for this virus and the only way is to contain is prevention is better than cure. Now people are assuming that because we have already shut down the airports and no foreigner is now coming, etc. That's a stupid thing because it is a contagious one. They have already declared because if one person is meeting this person will meet and end up will meeting 20-30 other persons. So this is multiplying and the worst thing is till 14 days is to a person cannot identify. They cannot identify that he's already been suffering with the virus. After 14 days the symptoms are coming out. So all people who are feeling that they are normal are not really safe until it is really proven. So that's why shutdown is the only option to contain it. Because if you see the worst cases like Italy and Spain, వీళ్ళింత దారుణంగా why they got affected because they have not shut down the schools. And with children this is very speed because they will have less pathogens and that's how they transfer the virus so speed because they have not gone for the school shutdown, colleges shutdown. Italy and Spain has completely they have destroyed themselves and so at least India is very advanced in taking care and that's why we should come forward and we should support for lockdown. Now let us understand or let us try to think why lockdown and staying back in home is so important, so is becoming so problematic for some people. Because the lifestyle is so abnormal these days that people can't stay in home. They don't know who their neighbors, they don't have any social life now, they don't have any creative ideas to spend at home. That's why they are maybe suffering and alcohol addicts, cigarette addicts, drug addicts, they cannot sit at a place. But at least this is an opportunity to stay back and to stay calm and to find out some hobby which you have forgotten in school days. Give some chance to that hobby, have some creative thoughts, write down a diary or do something which is very satisfying rather than just going and keeping yourself and others in danger. This situation the world has not seen before. The biggest leader has announced. Not even in World War I, not even in World War II, government was so clueless because now governments are clueless. They cannot do anything because it is absolutely scientific and in science there is no medicine for virus. So that's why this lockdown and staying back in homes is very important, my dear friends. Please educate all of them. ఎవరైతే గొప్పగా నేను బయటికి వెళ్తా నాకేం కాదని కొందరు जो बोल रहे हैं, इतना बकवास कर रहे हैं कि घर में बैठने से कुछ नहीं होगा. Tell them not for your sake, at least for others, for the generation to come. Yes, it is very important to stay back at home and to protect ourselves and our neighbors or relatives and everyone because it's very important. Because yes, it looks very silly that a virus can destroy the entire generation. Yes, because now you see for every big example, for every success we used to speak about China. Now everybody is angry on China. Yes, because science is above this world and that we need to understand. So let's completely cooperate for this shutdown. I hope we'll definitely come out of this situation, but only if we are using our common sense, only if we are wiser, okay? And please, the best thing is keep drinking water because they have scientifically declared that if you are drinking water for 10-15 minutes, like the frequency of taking water is more, then there is a chance that even the virus is entering it will flush out when you with the urine and etc. So please take a lot of water and other precautions already people are following like washing hands, sanitizers, etc. But consume a lot of water and that too cool. That too the normal water. Again, don't do mistake and don't do end up with new troubles. By going cool water stuff kind of thing. Thank you very much.